Tony Marie Braxton, Tony Marguerite Braxton, Tony Dominique Braxton, Tony Juanita Braxton. No, you did not bring your 50-year-old ass to this boy's graduation with your 50-year-old ass out. Where was your slip? But what the fuck you thought your son was graduating from? The Players Club? I wish my mama would have come in my graduation dress like that. I wouldn't took no pictures. I probably wouldn't even spoke to you. Ma'am, your whole behind is out. Have you lost your damn mind? Did you forget where you were coming to or something? Like, I just don't understand. This ain't even about you. This is your son graduating. Why would you want to come in here with your whole ass out? That don't even make sense to me. And what was Evelyn? Did nobody say, hey, Tony, I think this ain't the right occasion for that. Nobody said shit to you. If I was her son, my mom would have been wearing my graduation robe. You got life in a fucking headlock if you think you've been coming here around all my friends. First of all, everybody already know you. You Tony Braxton, so you can't hide. Do you want to come here with your ass out in front of my friends? No, Tony, if you was my mom, I'd rather you just stayed your ass at home and told me you couldn't make it, because there's no way you want to embarrass me like that at my college graduation. We're at Howard University, and you got your whole vagina out.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Boy Please Whatever podcast, your favorite podcast, the only podcast that matters. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's been a long week for me. Great week, though. Great week. What's up, y'all? Hey. It's been a great week, but long weekend. Fun weekend, but long, great weekend, right? So let's hop into it before we get into all the preliminaries. Make sure you are liking, sharing, most importantly, commenting, and equally as important, subscribe to the podcast. If you are not subscribed to the podcast, shame on fucking you. But no, make sure you are subscribed to the podcast as well. My microphone is loud as fuck today in my ear. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you have shared it and told your friends and get them subscribed to the podcast. I need 5,000 subscribers. I don't know what the fuck is taking so long. But, I waited all week to watch. I've been watching your video since last Monday. Hey, Bianca. What's up? Bianca Sade. Shout out to you. What's up, big baby? Nika, Darnell, Catrice, Juan, Devin, Sierra, Dana Mae. Hey, what's up, Julia? But, hey, Janae. Also, so just get into the weekend. My weekend, what did I do? I left work Friday. My best friend came to town. I knew he was coming to town. I did. So my best friend came to town, and he was on his way here, and I knew that too. He was going to take his grandmother to New Orleans, Louisiana. She'd never been. He wanted to, not surprise her, but he wanted to, treat her to like a little getaway weekend. And he's like insane about his granny. Like, I've never seen about little grandma this much. And it's so beautiful to witness, But I knew he was taking granny to New Orleans. And, we always, I like New Orleans, right? New Orleans is always a vibe. So another friend of mine who lives there was like, he called me like at 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, what do you want? And he never calls that early, right? So when I saw his name, I was like, this bitch is up to something. So I answered the phone, and he was like, hey, Diedrich. And I was like, what's up, Harry? Shout out to Harrison. And I was like, what's up, Harry? He was like, you know what you should do? And I was like, what should I do? So he said, you should get in the car with Videlsky and ride down here for the weekend. And I was like, bitch, he is with his grandmother. Like, I didn't want to intrude. He's spending time with Granny, right? I love Granny. Granny loves me. But, I was just like, he's spending time with his Granny. So anyway, I was like, I'm not coming. I'm not going. He's spending time with Granny. I don't want to intrude. And I was like, whatever. So I called my best friend later on. I was like, how about Harrison called me and asked me, trying to get me to come down there? And he was like, I know. I talked to him, and I told him if you wanted to bring your ass down there, you would have came. And I was like, well, it wasn't that. I just didn't want to, intrude. Needless to say, long story short, I left work early, came home, threw some shit in a bag, hope it matched. And I end up in New Orleans this weekend, and I had a motherfucking ball. Shout out to Granny. Shout out to Granny. But, we had a motherfucking ball. I just wanted to relax, too, so I did that. I did sleep a lot. I didn't do any punk activities, but we had a really good time showing Granny around. It was in a really, really nice hotel. My friend and his Granny was. I came occasionally to the hotel. But shout out to the server in the hotel. She was clutch as fuck, too. But, we had a really good weekend. Made sure Granny enjoyed herself. Went to the casino. ate some really good food. So if I do end this show early, that's because I don't know if you ever been to New Orleans and ate a lot of food. If you're not from there, you're not used to all those herbs and spices and that rich food. It fucks your stomach up. So if I'm not before you long, that is why. My stomach is fucked. Has been fucked. I didn't go to work today. I'm not even drinking alcohol. I'm drinking water because my stomach has just been all over the place. What else happened? And then on top of that, on the way home, my best friend wanted to do a food tour, not only in New Orleans, but he wanted to do a fucking food tour coming home. So we end up stopping. We end up eating like full course meals at a restaurant before we left, right? We stopped at a gas station, got some snacks at the road. Before we dropped Granny off, we stopped in Jackson, Mississippi and went to Crystal's. Because they don't have a Crystal's. My best friend lives now. So we stopped at Crystal's. And of course, I couldn't let him eat by himself. You know what I'm saying? To make sure it wasn't poison. So I ate 2 Crystals. Then we left there, dropped Granny off. We went to another food spot, which is Dodge's Chicken, spicy ass chicken, tears the stomach up even more. And again, I couldn't let my best friend eat by himself. Maybe it was poison. So something happens to him, it has happened to me. Type, Romeo and Juliet type shit. So I was just like, I want to make sure it's healthy for you. So, so of course, my fat ass ate some more food too. So, but yeah, other than that, I was tore up in the airport. I left NOLA. Juwan, listen, the first time I went to New Orleans, I had to take a motherfucking Imodium. I was just, and it was Mardi Gras. So, it's like people pissing all over the place. It's a lot of folks everywhere. You can't, like, they're closing. Like, most restaurants are like, our public restrooms are closed. So it's like, bitch, I'm not finna shit in the porta potty. Like, I've never had to shit that bad to shit in the porta potty yet. Knock on wood. But yeah, like, bitch, it's nothing worse than your stomach being fucked up. So I was just like, oh, I gotta do this show. But I was like, girl, hey. So I'm gonna try my best to give y'all the album, but we're not on my time. We're on my stomach's time. So yeah. And then if you ever been to New Orleans, you definitely motherfucker understand. Cause there's so much food and everything is spicy as fuck, but it's delicious and you can't stop eating it. Crystals is so good, it will kill you. Listen, Crystals is like, and it was fresh as fuck too. It was so good, but goddamn. I woke up this morning like, bitch, my stomach is burning. My stomach is burning. Life with Bianca Sade said I had to take a laxative after I left NOLA. Listen. Yeah, after the Imodium, I needed a laxative when I left too. I was just like, Big Baby said, I just know your stomach sounds like tingles in the dry right now. Listen, I ain't want to get graphic with my stomach been fucked up this morning. My best friend, he stayed here last night, so he hit the road at like 5:25. I wake up at 5:30, but he had left and locked door behind himself. So he texted me. He said, bitch, I done stopped twice because this Dodge chicken. I was like, I've been shitting like a pit bull all motherfucking morning. And I was just like, I'm just not going to work. I texted him, was like, hey, I'm going to be a little bit behind. And then I was like, give me about 2 hours. Then I text back. Well, I was like, well, it may be a little longer than that. I'll let y'all know. Then I ended up texting back around by 12. I was like, give me the whole day off. I couldn't do it. New Orleans, I don't know what they put in their food. It's great food, a great time. But goddamn it, you got to have a fucking steel iron stomach. There's no way. Like, if you're not accustomed to eating that food like that, you're going to be shitting like a Rottweiler by the time you leave. But it's a great time. The red beans and rice give me every time. Love me some Creole food. Never does my stomach bad. It doesn't see. Man, I damn near got to... You got to fuck around, eat that food on the toilet. I can't fuck with New Orleans food, but I love it. It's so good. Like, we went everywhere I could think of that had some good food. But that shit's spicy and rich. We had White Castle in Indiana. It ain't enough Pepto to get me through. Yeah. Ain't nothing worse than being out in public. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, I tell my friend Charlie his birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Charlie. But yeah, like, ain't nothing worse than being out in public and your motherfucking stomach hurt. Nobody wants to be the person that has to shit in public restrooms unless you just really, really have to. But Jesus Christ. It's like, God damn. I couldn't wait to get to Granny house yesterday. We were driving. I was like, bitch. Oh, I can't wait to get to the lady house because my stomach is fucked up and it has been fucked up all day. After 35 is a hell no, sir, but it's good. Yeah, and I just turned 35, but my stomach been like this a long time. Like, I think I just need to stop eating, like, a lot of shit, really, like cheese and dairy and all the good stuff. It's just delicious. And I had some, and the fucked up part about it, I brought some food home from the restaurant we went to yesterday on the way home. Came home, put in the refrigerator, ate it this morning. Even fucking worse. So, oh, shit. Excuse me. But anywho, enough of my weekend. A lot of bullshit has been going on over the weekend. So like y'all saw, I opened the show about Tony Braxton. So I did do a whole rant about Tony Braxton, but I just wanted to talk about it with y'all too. I just feel like Tony was just out of motherfucking, like, out of line. They say she don't like putting on clothes. She doesn't like boundaries, but it's just like, and I'm a free spirit. I'm a free mind, and I try to be like, but Tony's it. When the old folks say it's a time and place for everything, I think this was the perfect idea. This was a perfect situation for that. This was a time and place for everything. Your son just graduated. You shake your ass and pop your pussy and do the Watusi all over the stage whenever the fuck you feel like it. And not only did you decide to be my mother, you are a superstar. And not only did you decide to be a superstar and when people had to pay for tickets to come see you, you decided to go ahead and do a whole motherfucking TV show. And I'm like, is this what Evelyn teaching y'all? Is this the motherfucking Braxton family values that y'all been talking about this whole time? Because there is no way. And fuck. And I love my mama. And I used to always say, like, we used to have kids in school who mama comes through looking a mess. And I would always say, that's your mama. You don't never be shaming your motherfucking mama. That's your mama. I don't give a fuck what your mama got on her period to school. You know what I'm saying? That's your mama. You don't treat your mama like that. But hey, I had to put my motherfucking foot in my mouth. My mama come to my graduation with her motherfucking ass out. I don't give a fuck how fine my mama is. You come to my graduation, your ass out. I'm not speaking to you. Charles, let's go vegan. You a goddamn fool. Charles, I would love to go vegan, but You think Tony was out of line? Should have saw B. Simone ass out in church. I gotta sit and send that to me. And then B. Simone, she old enough to know better too though. But like Tony's 50. Tony's 57. My motherfucking daddy is 57. Yeah, my daddy 57. He'll be 58 in 2 weeks. My daddy 57. Tony know better. Tony fucking know better. Isaiah Jackson said maybe she was bored. She's typically never dressed appropriately if we look at her history, but her kids' graduation to be dressed like the baddies at her age is crazy. That's my thing. Like, wear a short skirt. Like, be a subtle slut. You know what I'm saying? Be an old school hoe. Don't come to my graduation dressed like a bitch off Zeus Network. Your whole ass is out, lady. Like, there was a see-through fucking skirt and you had a fucking bodysuit on under, or there was just regular panties. I don't know. But you, like I said in my clip, you could have at least wore a slip. You could have at least put on the slip. I'd rather you put on a little two-piece, have your little stomach out in the belly ring if you don't want to get old or seem old. But, bitch, you lost your fucking mind. All my other best friends on here, too. Happy birthday, Ariel. We just told y'all happy birthday. My best friend, Ariel, is on here, too. Her birthday is tomorrow as well. Yeah, I don't know. That baby couldn't even fully live in his moment because she stole the show. Couldn't even celebrate the fact that he did all that he did being autistic, getting a degree. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like you, Tony. Like I said in my thing, people already see you. People already know you. We already know what's going on. Folks already starstruck. Like, bitch, that's, Diesel, Denim, whatever one of them it is. That's Tony Braxton's son. Tony Braxton gonna be there. So we getting photos of Tony Braxton. Oh no, we got an extra bonus. We got a photo of Tony Braxton's ass as well. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, friend? Be an old school hoe. Sell pussy subtly. Just open your legs or whatever. Or rub your two fingers between your titties and your cleavage area. Put the money, you know what I'm saying? You know how old bitches do. Be subtle. I just don't understand it. And then that's what I said, Carol. She wore all black. Are you in, bitch? This hoe had a veil on. And like my friend Mario, he damn near went viral saying she had an outfit on from Kingdom Come. Because it was just like, bitch, you got on all black at your son's graduation. I just didn't understand it. I rather them had wore one of them ghetto ass like spray frame t-shirt people be doing. Like, The Braxtons like to be naked. Tamar had them chicken cutlets out of her concert. You know what? Let me say this. This ain't got nothing to do with tonight's show. I cannot fucking stand Tamar Braxton. I am sorry. Like, Tamar Braxton is an awful individual. She's too old to do shit she do. Like, and I'm not saying she ain't right sometimes, but it's just like, we saw you, we know you, we watched your reality TV show. Tamar is an awful motherfucking person. Like, she was somebody, I ain't gonna say that because y'all gonna cancel me, but like, she didn't like Vince. I'm gonna say that. She can't convince me that she fucking really liked Vince. She's a fucking brat. She's bald. She was disrespectful to Iyanla. I ain't like the bitch. I don't know. The nigga said she's still married to Birdman. Only bad decisions can be expected. Then I said, bitch, you got Birdman, you're a fucking bird brain. I just don't know, like, I don't know. I want to know, like, who was in the room with this bitch when she was getting dressed? And it was like, Tony, where's the rest of your dress? Where's the rest of your dress? I don't know. Nobody thought to say anything. And, you know, these opinionated, I wonder what's like Tawanda and Tracy, not Tracy. Oh, God, Tracy. Tracy. That makes me so sad thinking about Tracy. Rest in peace, Tracy. Well, Tawanda and what's the other sister's name with the fake ass British accent? Help me out, somebody. I'm gonna sing the fucking theme song. What's the sister name who say house and all this stupid shit? I hate her too. What's this lady name? Gabe XY. Let's say I remember his name. Tawanda, Tamar, Tony. I'm waiting on the comments. I cannot think of this fucking lady name, y'all. I'm waiting on the comments to come. Trina! Hey, so many. Y'all don't fucking holler at me. It's like Trina. Yeah, Trina. The baddest bitch. I hate her too. I hate her voice. I hate her accent. But she cool though. But I'm just saying, like, none of the aunties there, or the cousins, or a niece, or what was Michael, or the granddaddy, like, and I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I saw this photo today too. It wasn't today. It was yesterday. This said, period. It's my baby's moment. I don't care if you get to hear your child's name because of me. There's a photo on the back wall that says, please hold applause until end. And it's a bunch of black people looking around upset because this big bangy, loud ass ghetto mama is hollering at her kid's graduation. How do y'all feel about that? So I've realized, like, in this day and time, maybe a couple years ago, they started doing this thing of, and it probably could have been a thing, just not at black schools, but there was a thing of, like, hold your applause, don't yell for your kid's name, because I think what's been going on is a lot of white schools been kind of integrating with, well, a lot of black kids been kind of integrating in white schools and kind of disrupting the graduation ceremony or adding some excitement to the graduation ceremony. And so they started this whole thing, please hold your applause. We're going to do a collective celebration for everybody at the end. And, you know, black people, we don't do that, bitch. We bring bull horns and signs, and now that we got the motherfucking pop fans, and we got poster boards and maracas and the gay pride flags and all kind of shit. So you know how we do, you know. But I think the black schools that I grew up in, we were kind of prepared for that. They'll say, you know, valedictorian, Dee Smith, and they'll allow some applause for the family to act a goddamn fool. Then they come back, you know, salutatorian, Dee Smith, you know, I won everything. I'm just kidding. But no, like, they kind of allow that. White schools, they just call the names. It's like probably 700 motherfucking kids. We got to roll. Let's get the fuck up out of here, you know? So a lot of people are starting to find a problem with it. Now, I did see this one little sissy in somebody's family. He was in the balcony. And he was like, you've been through too much not to worship him. Our worship is for real. What the Lord has done enough for me, has never done enough. And like, it was just like, hey, you're doing the motherfucking most. Ariel said, but let someone holler and do all that right before they call her baby, and she couldn't hear it. When I graduated in 2008, they were locking the parents up. What the fuck you go to school at? Speaking of being locked up, my daddy got arrested at my graduation. Sade, that's crazy as fuck. That's crazy. Let me dream, bitch. I could be valedictorian. I could have been if I was focused. Shit, my valedictorian was damn near. No, ooh, Dietrich, you cannot say this on TV no more. I should start my podcast like in 2002. I'd have been famous. That was gonna be fucking rude. What I was about to say, but yeah, I just feel like black parents. I understand it. Like, I get it. We're happy. It's a time to celebrate. We want our kids to see how much we love them and celebrate them, especially these days and time. Because, like, you know, these kids, I saw a bitch bought some camels and had a fire twirler and a dust storm for her fucking two sons. And they had a baby fox, for their prom send-off. So, you know, these parents are getting a little bit more extra. You know, the most our parents probably could do was just do a lot of screaming and hollering. Oh, that's my baby. And then they put on our cap and gown afterwards and wear our hat and be like, this is my diploma too. I'm a single black mom. You know how we do. But Southside didn't have a lot of graduates, so we could pause. Look, Catrice, we didn't have by the time we got to our high school, the population was very, very low because, people were scared to go there for some reason. Great time. Had a ball. But, we had time to say everybody's name and do recite a poem, do a backflip. You want to cha-cha slide down that motherfucker, you good. But I guess when you have a whole bunch of children, like my boyfriend, he said it was like 700 kids at his graduation in his class. And I was like, bitch, what? We damn near had 700 kids in the whole school. And so I guess we got to go. It's kind of like, at a funeral, but you got to be at the cemetery by 1, get the fuck up out of here. So black parents, we got to kind of settle down with that, though. We can't just do all the motherfucking hollering in the pomp and circumstance and all that shit. So, I think we sometimes do a little too much. I do understand, though, hollering your kid's name out, being loud. I like to be loud, too. But also, we have to be fair. And speaking of doing too fucking much, this is what I saw this morning. I don't know these people. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. But this here got on my nerves so bad. Check this out. Now, I know we saw a bride and a groom, but there was a gay wedding. I'm going to tell you how it's a gay wedding. A lot of people think when it's a gay wedding, you got 2 men or you got 2 women or whatever the case. When you have one gay person, that's a gay wedding. All this shouting and praise breaks at weddings, that's gay shit. Gay men like to do all of that. We like our that's a punk. We like to do all that carrying on. You Y'all, weddings have been in churches since the beginning of time. I understand the Bible has scripture saying he who finds a wife finds a good thing, and everybody wants to do that and have this big grandiose praise break at their wedding. I don't want to see it. I don't want it in my church. At least let me pick my microphone up. I don't want to see that. Dana said, I'm leaving. What the fuck? Like, it's a wedding. And if y'all gonna follow the Bible, y'all shouldn't even be fucking right before y'all get married. So if anything should be on your mind is knocking some motherfucking boots. Everybody in this bitch should be good and horny. Weddings turn me on. The last thing I want to do or think about is praising God. I don't fucking get it. Like, that's gay shit to me. That man is gay. If your husband shouted at your wedding, he is gay. Do you know how hard it is to get a straight man to praise him in the dance? Huh? Have y'all ever been to a church? Have y'all ever been a member of a church, a congregation, and y'all go to church every Sunday and y'all watch and see who does all the shouting? It's the punks. And I can say that because I am one. The punks like to shout, and the women to shout because they got their heels on. And guess what? The punks we live to watch the women in their heels. We like to see them shouting their heels and throw their bob, and their bob fall back into place and shit like that. If your husband shout at y'all wedding, he's gay. Look to those groomsmen. I'm telling you what I know. It takes a lot for a straight man to shout. It's a process to this shit. First of all, straight man gonna clap. If he enjoying himself, and he gonna clap like this. This how you gonna get in pocket. Elbows down, shoulders straight. He gonna clap. That's fucking it. Maybe. Just maybe. You gotta be singing or preaching your motherfucking ass off, or he just done some fucked up shit over the weekend. You might get Trey to lift his motherfucking hands. You might get Trey to lift his hands. And if he lift his hands, his head gonna be down this and thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? You might get a tear out of Trey. You may get Trey to cry. You might get him to cry. You may get him to hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I've been in church. But when he gets to the point where he want to praise him and shout and get up and he on beat and got a rhythm. Now, if the straight man get to shout and he shout like all over the place, he kind of like country, holding up his left leg and shit and shouting. All right, he might like a little pussy. But you get this man here and he's shouting on the 2 and the 4 and he got a badass dance. He gay as a motherfucker. And then you get the final. It gets it's so stupid. When you get to the final stage of homosexuality, he laying out. Put a sheet over him. Put no sheet over no man. You know, like get your sister ass up. You don't put no sheet over no man, no church. Get up. Face down. Ass up. You saw that man face down, ass up. His wife wasn't even all the way down. He face down. You ain't the goddamn toe up. You slain? You got the nerve to be slaying there, nigga. Oh, we gotta get you some smelling salts. He's a punk. What more Nick say on that movie? He's a punk. He's a punk. Get your motherfucking ass up. You supposed to be standing up in this pussy. You lay down on the floor. Stand up. Stand up in this pussy. That's what you supposed to be doing. Homosexual? Whew. She gonna be sitting there looking dumb like the other lady helping her husband get to the side chick. Exactly. You supposed to be ready to what? We supposed to be playing motherfucking UGK and Outkast. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Put listen to maybe. Make no sense. I know crazy. Give up all this pussy cat that's in my lap. No looking back. Spaceships. Don't come equipped with rearview mirrors. We dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. What? Trying to spit a motherfucking bar on y'all. Spit a bar. The fuck you slaying in the spirit, you sissy? Get your motherfucking ass up. Get your motherfucking ass up. You done piss me off. That's gay shit. We like all of that pomp and circumstance. Yeah, what? We get toe up. Punks get toe up. Trey don't get toe up. And if they get toe up, it's different. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Right. Kevin, that's church gays, like church gays, the church or a church program or a concert or a convention, like Koji convention. That's the gay pride. That's the ball. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Come on. We were trying to get out of there so my husband could turn me. That's what I'm saying, David. We supposed to be going in here fucking. How do we get, Dana, thank you. How do we go from laying at the altar, speaking in tongues, smelling salts, we got ushers every motherfucker where everybody fanning you. You done ruined this motherfucking suit. How do we go from that to y'all coming up in this motherfucker to all you ladies pop your pussy like this? How we get there? How we get here? Huh? Just do it. Your worship ain't for real now because you done fucked around and show everybody you're sanctified. Then you get to this club, the reception, and now y'all drunk and you got the garter in your mouth and you're dancing and grinding on the floor like this motherfucker 2007 at the high school talent show doing the B2K fucking dancing the Pretty Willy 4 Walls. How do we go from there to there? You done fucked up, now your worship ain't for real. The wedding supposed to be 15 minutes tops. Tops. There shouldn't be a whole bunch of shit going on. How do we? Y'all know this pastor? Most motherfuckers don't even know the person who married them. What do you get? That you supposed to have that little bit ass book. Read your shit and do not get off script. We didn't rehearse this praise break. Why somebody on the organ anyway at the wedding? We're probably singing R&B songs. You can't play. We don't want to hear "You Bring Me Joy" by Anita Baker on a motherfucking organ. Get on that piano, sir. What are you doing? Why are you tuning up? This is a wedding. If y'all beefing at their wedding, that's what we beefing at their wedding. What are y'all doing? We supposed to be playing Here and Now. Anita Baker. It's wedding shit. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Huh? We don't want to hear It's Good to Know Jesus. The fuck? Thank you, Dynamite. We supposed to be throwing that ass in a circle. Anyway, used to pray for times like this and what? Come on. Y'all don't know how to party. Y'all know how to praise. I'm gonna show you how a real praiser praise. Let me officiate your wedding. I'm gonna show you how a real praiser praise. Cause you ain't gonna tell me. Come on. No. Fuck no. Supposed to have a fucking DJ in this motherfucker. You bitches in here shouting, and your husband more toe up than you are. Your husband full of spirit. Yeah, I know a spirit. They ain't the only spirit he full of. It's full of a homosexual spirit. Huh? The pastor don't see that, huh? Take a lot for us. The spirit has to be high for a straight man to shout. You understand me? Y'all don't hear me. I wish I had a church in here. But anyway, what else happened over the weekend? A lot of good shit. I was in New Orleans, like I said. Oh yeah. Hey Keisha. You missed a lot. I was in New Orleans this weekend, and the 10 people escaped from prison. 3 of them was captured almost immediately. And the crazy thing about it is, bitch, we had just got to New Orleans, and everybody was texting me like, bitch, be careful. And I was like, be careful for what? I'm with a tourist star. You got to be a goddamn fool to break out of jail and come to the French Quarters. Like, I can see if it was like Mardi Gras or like a busy weekend down there. But you got to be a goddamn fool. If you break out of prison in New Orleans, you need to be going somewhere else. Don't come where fucking about it. You know, I don't understand that. But everybody was like, yeah, y'all should be careful down there. The people just broke out of prison. I'm like, bitch, they're idiots. First of all, there's no way in fuck I'm finna break out of prison. Well, let's ask that question. Was that a good thing or a bad thing? What's the pros and the cons of breaking out of prison with a whole bunch of motherfucking people? Because, I was looking for him. I was riding down the street saying, all y'all oxen free. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't want nobody in jail. Them niggas in jail for like attempted murder and strangulation. I like to be choked, but you gotta be careful. It's levels of being choked. Don't fucking choke the bitch out, you know. Nah, I'm just kidding. I did have my razor blade with me though, just in case I had to shank a motherfucker. But anyway, like the pros and cons of like breaking out of prison. So let's say we in prison and all of us who watching, right? We're all in prison together. We're the cauliflower crew. We're on cell block 8. And I'm like, bitch, we finna break the fuck up out of here. And I'm sitting here shanking the motherfucking wall behind my toilet, figuring out ways to get out this bitch because we've seen it on movies and TV shows. So that's how everybody break out on prison break behind the motherfucking toilets. So we're gonna roll through the plumbing too, and we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. My only issue is it's too many motherfucking miles. It's too many people. I can guarantee motherfucking to you that story did not start with just 1 or 2 people. You told one bitch, he went and told the next bitch, he went and told the next nigga, he told the next nigga, and now you look up and y'all finna get ready to leave this motherfucker Friday at 7 p.m. sharp, and it's 10 motherfuckers behind you. I'm going too. Where we going? Bitch, I'll put a foul on. I would have boss, he ain't working. What? We can't all cross the motherfucking gun line. What are you talking about? I'm not, y'all not going with me. Then one clumsy motherfucker run out the goddamn dock. He fell. Everybody, no. Then they caught one of them so motherfucking fast. Before we even got to the hotel, one was already caught. He had chain clothes. Why the fuck would you break out of prison and go to your mama house? You don't think that they have your mama address, goddamn fool? You don't think they got the address and the name of every motherfucker that has come to visit you or probably has called you? This is motherfucking government we talking about here. You think you can just break up out? No. See, one nigga had locks and shit. First of all, I'd have been cutting my motherfucking locks out. Bitch, I'd have walked out that bitch in a skirt. Do you understand me? What, bitch? If I'm breaking out of prison, them long johns would be made into a motherfucking tube top and a skirt. I would rather have been caught as a cross dresser. At least I would be like, this motherfucker got passion. He tried. He's creative. Bitch, please. Nope, I'd have went and found the homeless man, traded him some of my motherfucking snacks for his little grocery cart. And I've been walking around that motherfucker whistling Dixie. There's no way possible y'all to call me that fast. First of all, my mom would have been like, you don't get the fuck out of my house. My mom wouldn't even have let me stay there. Hell no. Sounds like the Underground Railroad. That's what I'm saying. They say a guard helped them. No, he's snitching. Because you cannot let that many people go like that. And then, I don't know if y'all know, so like if y'all saw the video, so I rode past New Orleans prison. I had no clue there was a prison because right across the expressway from the prison is a Top Golf. Their prison looks like a hospital. Windows every motherfucking where. Like, it's a real, look up New Orleans prison. It's a really nice motherfucking establishment. Like, bitch, it could be a high rise. It's really fucking nice. So, yeah, they just called Gary sleeping at the bus stop. See what I'm saying, Sade? Stupid shit. At the bus stop, you bought a ticket? How you even sleep? How the fuck you break out of prison and you got enough time to go to sleep? Sleep. Bitch. I wouldn't have slept till I made it up north, bitch. It would have been like motherfucking follow the drinking gorge, bitch. I'm not turning back. Nothing but death can keep me from it, bitch. What? You want to sleep? You got too comfortable. I've been following the North Star, bitch. I've been trying to get to the Freedom Land, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy. I've been checking them off like a bingo board. Mm-mm. The Annabelle doll is rubbing her hands like Birdman. Niggas broke out thinking it was Brian Nichols. That's what I'm saying. Y'all watch too much of Prison Break. It's a TV show. That shit is scripted. Y'all gullible country ass ain't had no business. Then they gonna write on thing. It's too easy. T.O. easy. Y'all don't even have enough. Y'all ain't got enough motherfucking sense. Your vocabulary is fucked up. Yeah, there's bitch. They would have been trying to figure out how the fuck I got up out of there. They'd have been trying. That toilet would have been still intact. They would have been trying to figure out how the fuck you break up out of here. Y'all gonna leave the hole right there. Bitch, y'all put their toilet back right there. Bitch, stopped it up. That toilet would have been full of water. Yeah, stupid. You don't sleep till you out of state line. State line, I'd have been on a canoe. It's new. It's Louisiana. It's water every motherfucking word. Bitch, I'd been on a motherfucking canoe. Bitch, where you going, bitch? I'm headed to fucking Haiti. Shit. What? Bitch, I've been somewhere in Jamaica, bitch, on a motherfucking working on a resort before they found me. It's water. It's water. Shit. They would saw me out like I was a goddamn alligator. Bitch, I didn't like this nigga crazy. They can't be him. No. Yeah, they would never see like that again. They said one dude had broke out before. So I was like, bitch, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as fuck. So I got a lot of stuff because I've been gone. And I was just like, okay, this. Where is it at? So I saw this. So yeah, I will get there. So watch this video. It's really, really, really quick. Watch this. I'm gonna play it again. Lauren, I would have been on the motherfucking canoe on the resort, bitch. My name would have been Sir Isaac Newton, bitch, before they found me, bitch. What? Who? Dietrich. Never heard of him. I never heard of him. So, hey, Nia. But yeah, if y'all saw that video, that's in Houston, Texas. I follow this person on Instagram, and I was like, bitch, send me that. He's the person in the video who's walking off with I don't know their pronouns, sorry. They're the person in the video with their arms folded walking away. And I just want to talk about what makes people fight in the club. Like, what would make you pop off in a club? Make sure I don't forget this either. What would make you pop off? Hey, Tara, what would make you pop off in a club? Because I used to always say, like, okay, I'm sick of these bitches fighting. You know, if you don't like somebody, just stay the fuck away from them. And I still stand on that. If you don't like somebody, stay the fuck away from them. But that has to work for both parties, right? I don't like going out. It's almost Gay Pride Month. Can we not? Like, every Gay Pride event, you hoes in there fighting like cafe women. Like, for the fucking love of Christ, can we just not do it this year? Like, just for the love of God. Like, just let's have some pride and just love on one another. Why the fuck, if you see this bitch and you don't like her, go the other way. Most gay clubs got 2 or 3 bars in that motherfucker. Go down there and go to the patio and get you a bar. That bitch come on the patio, you go to the front patio. That bitch keep following you. Call the police on that bitch. We ain't got time for this shit. Y'all done ordered all this shit out Fashion Nova and Klarna. Y'all still paying these motherfucking outfits, and y'all in this club and let a bitch rip it up. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. And that's my thing. Like, you would have to have been bumped into me. You know what I'm saying? Done some disrespectful ass shit. But how you hoes be in the parking lot fighting? Girl, go on. My truck right here, I'm finna run you bitches over. Y'all about to move. Like, I don't know. I'm sick. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm telling y'all, the only difference between a gay club and a straight club is when the guys start fighting, we don't have to worry about getting shot. But bitch, them hoes been there fighting. I'm talking about, like, bitch, Jacqueline versus China, bitch, WrestleMania 92, bitch. Like, them hoes be going at it. I'm 31 years old, and I never fought a day in my life at a club. Juwan, me either. I almost, and I ain't gonna say, well, it could have turned into a fight. This guy took a chair from my table, and I told him that chair was for my friends at the bar, and he took it anyway. I did feel disrespected, but I got up, and I think I handled myself fairly well. I was like, don't fucking play with me. I will choke you, you know. I can't say the K word, but you get what I'm saying. What's up, Zach? I was just like, don't fucking play with me. I will beat the dog shit out of you in this club. And after that, like, and I didn't raise my voice. And people was like, oh my God, you're crazy. Go over and sit down. And they brought the chair back. And I was fine with that. But, as far as me just tussling with somebody in the club, I'm finna be 36 years old in July. I ain't got time for this shit. These little young punks be out here doing gymnastics and J-setting and back flips and ballet. I don't have time to fight these little strong ass sisters. I don't have it in me anymore. No. I want to go to a house party where everybody knows my name. We can talk shit across the card table, and everybody got enough sense not to fight in somebody else's house. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go to these clubs and be twirling and got your purse on this side of the parking lot. You scratched up, your tube top ripped up. I don't know. I don't have time for this shit. We got to brawling. They wait till the clock strike midnight to sneak my friend while we were singing happy birthday. Goddamn, Janae. What the fuck? I got too much loot and too many bills to be in the street fighting. That's what I'm saying. That shit costs money. Fuck around and get arrested and shit. You'd have to throw a drink on me or something because it's on me. That's my thing, Lauren. Like, you have to hit me. You throw a drink on me, I'm probably going to choke the shit out of you. Like, yeah. Khadijah, bitch. By the time that man was showing down in front of his friends, and I pointed at every one of them, I said, you think I give a fuck about you having the audience? You finna give me this motherfucking chair. His friend said, you can have mine. I said, no, that bitch he can have your chair. He's giving me my motherfucking chair back. You got me fucked up. Grown ass man. That was the first time I had really said, like, bitch, I'm a grown ass man. And he had like some little sequin boots on and a skirt, mini skirt. I'm like, girl, I'm finna twirl you. But that was the only time I kind of just let somebody get me out of character. But then that shit happened fast. But like, I think these folks these days be going to the clubs with the intentions on fighting. I want to go with my friends and have a good time. Y'all think I've never seen a motherfucker, I never been somewhere and saw a motherfucker I didn't like. I stay the fuck away from them. When I tell you I have been sitting in a booth in a club with somebody who I don't like, hold on, talk to me. Don't say shit to me. Don't ask me to hand you the motherfucking mustard. I'm not finna hand you a shot. No. Bitch, I'm not even like, that's the thing. No, we ain't got to fight about it. I don't fucking like you. You don't like me, and we cool with that. But this other shit, and it's like this generation, like, y'all don't even know how to be sociable. Like, you bitches get mad over everything. I think that's why y'all fight so much, because y'all so fucking sensitive, and you can't say anything. Everybody's offended over every fucking thing. So therefore, when y'all see each other, y'all fighting over stupid shit. Be two sisters that do hair in their apartments. Y'all fighting because y'all got the same clients. I'm like, girl. Fighting over a nigga that's fucking everybody. Girl, get your dick and go on about your business. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. Sister, now you know how I don't bother nobody, but bitch, don't fucking play with me like I'm a bitch. Like, I ain't claiming to be smoking Joe Frazier out here with bitch. You gonna have to whoop some ass. You got to bring some ass to beat some. Now, I do say that, but fighting and shit, you got to have me fucked up. Like, if y'all ever see a video of me fighting somewhere in public, just know that person had me fucked up. I'm here to get funky drunk, Khadijah. Thank you. I'm in this motherfucker with my boots on the ground, bitch. What are you talking about? I want to dance and boogie, oogie, oogie. You hoes in here are fighting. Are y'all crazy? You hoes in here fighting. Y'all gotta get off that cocaine. Put them pills down. Put those pills down. Start back smoking Ridge if you have to. Get you a motherfucking 3-5, smoke you a blunt in the car, and get high before you walk into this motherfucking club and fill your oats and get drunk. Find somebody cute. Suck some dick in the bathroom. I don't care what you gotta do. Bring the old club days back. You know what I'm saying? Go get some head in the bathroom. In the style. This shit was fun. Go do drag. Do something to occupy your time. You're already cross-dressing. Go ahead and go do drag. Get some tips. I don't have time for that. All that fighting and shit. Why he got some dress? Yeah. Lauren, I don't like fighting. I hate fighting. I do. If I can, I will avoid a fight at all costs. But please leave me alone because I'm old and fat. I'm out of breath. I don't have time. So I got like 30 to 45 seconds to tear your motherfucking ass up. And after that, I'm out of breath. I'm hoping the police are pulling up by that time. I'm hoping security done broke us up by now. And I'm like, yeah, you little young bitch, you know. But anyway, I have to I have to do this before I go. I'm not going right now, but I'm just saying because I had skipped over it. Prayers for Joe Biden. I saw that he has an aggressive form of prostate cancer, I think it was. But anyway, Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. And I just want to say, am I the only one who feel like God isn't listening to our prayers? And you know what I'm talking about, right? And the thing is, it's so sad that we can't see it. So maybe God wants us to be specific about this thing. But it's like, is King Jesus listening when we pray? You know what I'm saying? I can't say it. But God, you're in the right house, but the wrong party. You know what I'm saying? That ain't who we want. That ain't who we want, God. That ain't who you should want. You know? Yeah. You know? Don't make us say it, God. Don't make us say it. You're in the right club. You're in the right field. Mm-hmm. You are. He fits the description. The suspect fits the description. Old, rich, white man. And I know, you could be like the police sometime and get the wrong person. He fits the description, but it's the wrong victim. The wrong victim, God. I want you to get it right this time. We need old Joe. It's the wrong one. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's the wrong one. I need some help putting my words together at this point because I don't want to say it. But you know what we want, God. You know our needs. You know our thoughts before we think them, God. And I just want to say we thank you, but we want you to dry it up out of Joe, God. We want you to dry it up and give it to the one before him, God. And the one after him. Huh? Yeah. Give it to the head and the tail, God, not to Joe. We want you to be the God of a second chance for Joe, God, and we need you to push that thing on to 45-degree angles. Huh? I think that's good. Right book, wrong verse, Jesus. Yeah, that's good, Lord. I like that. Right book, wrong verse, God. You're in the book of Joe, God. We don't need you in the book of Joe. We need you, to pull your trump card, God. Play the big joker. That's the trump. We think, Play your, if you know anything about spades, God, we need you to pull your trump, God. God. I need y'all. Are y'all lift y'all motherfucking hands? Are y'all hands lifted? Lift y'all motherfucking hands. We asking God for something. Yeah, I think it's the wrong one, and I'm ready to fire my barbecue grill up, and make America great again, God. Make America great again, God. You know what we mean, and may my words go to your ears and be a blessing to the doers and the followers. Yeah, God. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. You know my heart, and I think you should do what we need you to do and be who we need you to be. And, they say the ones who raise the most hell live forever, God, and we need you to be the God of truth and judgment and peace and bring peace over the land. Heal the land. Heal the land, God. Heal the land. All the saints of God say amen and amen. Hallelujah, FM. Did y'all feel his presence? I felt his presence. Yeah, I felt it. So we're going to pray a spirit of healing over Joe Biden. God, we need you to transfer that, God. We need you to transfer. Mm-hmm. What's up, cousin? We need you to transfer that, God, over to where it needs to be. Dry that cancer up out of Joe, God. He may be on the golf course. That cancer needs to be on the golf course, God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. On the golf course. The toupee. Wide back, flat ass, khakis. That's what I'm seeing in the spirit. Not me. I describe myself being wide back, flat ass, khakis. That's funny. But yeah, white man, God. You're in the wrong place, God. I need you to be in the right place in the right time. Yeah, I do. Before I go, my last topic will be about this person here. This picture is funny. So it's funny. Yeah, this photo is funny. But this is the person that exposed Boss Man D-Lo. They exposed Boss Man D-Lo. And I thought, I just don't. Curtis said he was 103. It's about that time. Yeah, I mean, Curtis, let me backtrack before I get to my last topic. Curtis, I do understand, Joe is old. I feel like we have bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with Joe. Joe already old. Joe mind slipping. You gonna give him cancer too? That's fucked up. This motherfucker over here passing physicals. I just don't understand it. I can't understand that, baby. But anyway, this is a person that outed Boss Man D-Lo. And so from the messages, I don't know if y'all could see them or not. I'm gonna put them on the screen briefly. So what it seems like is they were talking, and Boss Man D-Lo was kind of like, if I'm going in and out, go out and come back in. It does that when I have a bad connection. So if y'all are watching and y'all can hear me clearly, tell everybody to go out the live and come back in if it's doing it. No, that's not. My Wi-Fi is fine. It's I hate Keisha. This is a fucking bulldagger. Go out of the live and come back in, you guys. But anyway, this is the person that has outed Boss Man D-Lo. So I'm gonna let y'all read that for a second. So from what it was saying that from the messages, it was basically like Boss Man D-Lo was trying to figure out if there was a trans person or a man or whatever or not. And then when the person said that their name was Justin, he was like, oh, so you are one of those or something like that. And then he pretended as if he didn't know, according to the person who posted it. I have two things to say about that I know I do want to say. One, trans women have been rallying and fighting for equality for the past couple of years. Well, forever, really, but really, really, like, publicly the last couple of years. We've been having, like, trans visibility on TV shows and things like that with social media. And trans women have been, most have been fighting, saying, trans women are women. And there's been a whole fiasco with the bathrooms and the she and he and them, they pronoun thing and all of that. And I respect it. It does not bother me the way it bothers most people. I say call folks what they want to be called. That does not bother me at all. But I will say this. If trans women are women, if you are a trans woman and you believe that trans women are women, why do we go and try to expose straight men when they find themselves into your DMs? Because if you are a woman, right? If you are a woman, where's the fire? Where's the crime? If you specifically as a trans woman puts yourself align yourself with being an actual woman, what's the fucking problem when a man falls into your DM? He's a straight man, right? You're a woman. Straight men like women, right? So what's the problem? Skiing by Lauren said, is he blind? What you mean you don't know? And of course, I don't know if that was the exact picture that they posted. I just found that picture. I don't know if that was the exact picture from the photo, from the page or whatever. I didn't go to their Instagram. But, I mean, I see it. But I just don't like when – I feel like exposing is lame as fuck anyway. Right? I don't like it. And in this day and time, I don't know if because I'm a gay man, what the fuck is the problem? Who gives a fuck? Like, who Who gives a fuck that a person is homosexual? Why do we care? Why the fuck do we care that someone is gay? Everybody's gay. And there's some exceptions to the rule, of course. I do think there are legitimately straight men and straight women, but like, you get what I'm saying, right? A lot of people are gay. A lot of people have been gay. A lot of people have tried it, didn't like it. Who gives a fuck? People have sex. People like to fuck. People are horny. People experiment. You get what I'm saying? So why is it such a big thing when a man is gay? Who gives a fuck? I know I have brought this up on my show 1,000 times. I am so sick of having this conversation with people and seeing it online. Who gives a fuck what the next person is doing? Because they don't believe it. I feel like I say that too, Curtis. There has to be the truth. There has to be the truth. If you as a trans woman say you are a woman and you identify as a woman, and a man falls into your DM and he makes you mad or don't say something that you like or not paying enough money or whatever the case is, and the first thing you choose to do is expose him, you don't believe you are a woman. You don't. Because if you believe you were a woman and lived your life as a woman, there won't be a motherfucking thing to tell. Because big whoop, niggas falls into hoes DMs all the day long. Thank you, Celeste. When's the next single coming out? Who gives a fuck? Sing. Who gives a fuck? We saw shit about Luther. They allude to Luther's sexuality. Patty outed him. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. We do know, when Bad Boy having the party come on, we finna hit this motherfucking dance floor. We don't give a fuck what you do. I don't know why people, and I feel like at the same time, like, men who battle with their sexuality, I understand it's hard. I have been there. But when you take away that power from everybody finding you out, what else can they say? If somebody talk about me and be like, gay ass nigga, so what? Big whoop, bitch. Where's your brother? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, they don't hurt my feelings. Like, calling me gay is like recognizing I'm black. I am both. I don't give a fuck. That shit don't hurt. You know that end of what's in knowing. You can't trick. I don't give a fuck how many dresses you put on. Yeah, what's up, friend? Hey. But yeah, you knew he was DL. Thank you, Juwan. Who gives a shit? Then when and I'm not excusing this, but then you bump into me at a bar or a Sunday fun day and I hit you across your motherfucking head with a bottle of Patron. Now I'm wrong. Y'all have to stop. No one gives a fuck about people being gay. I promise you. And the people who do give a fuck don't even matter. Most folks that troll on Facebook or social media who troll me, they're either ugly as fuck and I can see their photos, or they're ugly as fuck and they know they're ugly as fuck. They don't even put pictures up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, girl, who? And I told my best friends on the way down to New Orleans, the shit that we were afraid of people saying about us, they will never say that shit to your face. So why does it even matter? When people try to like troll me, I might go to their pictures and like check they dead granny or some shit like that because I'm just the type of asshole. But for the most part, I can't see somebody saying the shit they say on social media to me in my face and expect me to just like, oh, okay, cool. Most people are cowards. Very few motherfuckers gonna really come to you like, yeah, bitch, it was me. That was me. I hate fags 523. That was me on Instagram. Who gives, you know what I'm saying? You can't even afford to be the places that I go, bitch. Like, what? You fucking, So, anyway. Gays need to remember they were once that boy that was scared to come out, so why take that from somewhere else? I understand that wholeheartedly. If a gay man comes a DL man comes at me sideways, I'm going to check him and him only. I am not going to be posting your motherfucking pictures on Facebook telling everybody you gay, because like one of my friend Terrence always says, bitch, you have already been discussed. There are not many people out here that are gay that has shocked me. The signs are always there. And again, even with the signs being there, who gives a fuck what the next person is doing? I don't know. And then Kurt said, now they're not protected when it happened. Now it's a hate crime. No, keep your fucking mouth shut. This has nothing to do with you being gay and me being DL. You spoke my business, I'm busting you across your motherfucking head. It's not a motherfucking hate crime. Because at this point now, I'm a part of the community. Why do people care they want parts but scared to dip in the pool? I don't know. Celeste, I am not someone to be feared, but I really appreciate you. But I'm going to stand my motherfucking ground. And if I can't stand my ground, my motherfucking cousin, gonna whoop some ass. Ain't they right, Curtis? Quick, go in and come back out. The show's almost over anyway. You missed it, so it's cool. But if it does that, you have to, for future references, for those who are listening, well, you probably won't do it when you're listening, but for those who are watching the live, if the stream goes in and out, you just have, if the sound goes in and out, you have to go in and go out and come back in. Hey, Keith. But yeah, like, bitch, I'm not out here just dropping bitches, but I'm gonna hold my own. At least I'm gonna try to. But anyway, make sure I'm not missing anything. The house burned down over the weekend, the big plantation. Who gives a fuck? White people crying, giving these long ass stories about how they sat on their grandfather's porch in the days of old and sat under the magnolia tree, and the grandparents would, watching sharecroppers fix their lawn and pick cotton. Who gives a fuck? I'm glad it burned down. I went through some motherfucking charcoal over in there fire and made it seem like it was a big barbecue going on. But anyway, I didn't give a fuck about that. Yeah, that's the get. I've been here, okay. Oh, you ain't said nothing. That's why I've been here lying. But yeah, anyway, that was my show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said earlier, my motherfucking stomach is hurting, so unfortunately there will not be an after show. Bitch, my stomach is so down. So yeah, I love y'all. I will see y'all on next Monday is Memorial Day. So that's tentative, but I will put a schedule live up in enough time so y'all will know whether or not I'll be live or not. So just keep your eyes and ears open for that. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know none of them gays be fighting like wild animals. Cousin, me, I got them. Me and you whooping ass. Me and Quick were talking about that earlier on the phone about us possibly fighting in the club. I'm like, we all got hair. We getting our asses whooped. So I'm glad I cut my hair off. I was like, me and my cousin both had a whole bunch of hair. I'm like, they definitely would have pulled all my motherfucking hair out if I fought at the club. So I'm kind of glad I cut it. And I got my little curl cream in, so it's kind of slick. You can't grab it. So, yeah. I'm ready to box me a bitch. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Too old for that shit. I want to go to a nice little hole in the wall where we doing the motherfucking step in the name of love and in the back frying chicken, bitch. Like, God, that's the club I want to go to. Let me get some lemon pepper wings, bitch. They in the back frying fish and hush puppies and okra. You got to be a special type of nigga to eat some motherfucking fried okra in the club. This type of club I'm going to. Plastic cups. Shit like that. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the show. I will see y'all on Monday. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or not. More than likely it will be. Most folks party before Memorial Day, like that weekend, because I have my Southside reunion coming up. My high school reunion coming up this weekend. We do one every year. I'm gonna make a reel for that too. If you went to high school with me and you plan on eating under our tent, I need your motherfucking $20. And if you don't, I hate to be petty and not let you eat. We're only eating tacos. They're gonna be good tacos, chicken and beef. But I need your money. You're not finna just show up and eat all our motherfucking tacos. Only 5 people have paid me. The picnic is Saturday. I need your coins. Anyway, it must be stomach day because mine's been. Jonathan, I've been shitting like a fucking pit bull all day, so I'm about to go do it now. Anyway, I love y'all, and I will see y'all again on next week. If not next week, the week after that, you just never know. So, love y'all. Peace.